Back in the book segment tonight, body language, big deal. Eliot Spitzer's resignation, Barack Obama's explanation, and this from radical anti-American preacher Jeremiah Wright.
The government gives them the drugs, builds bigger prisons, passes a three-strike law, and then wants us to sing God Bless America. No. Not God Bless America. God damn America. That's in the Bible for killing innocent people. God damn America for treating us citizens as less than human.
All right. When you move the hand, because I do that sometimes, I use my hands, and particularly in a talking points memo, when you're doing this, what is that telling you?
Well, you know, normally when you do a pointing, you usually go like this, which is a little bit more aggressive. If you're just doing this, what you're trying to do is demonstrate your passion. You're trying to demonstrate how strongly you feel about a point. So he does that a lot during this one particular clip. But he also does a couple of things that show he's feeling passionate, which is the lifting of the head occasionally, the pulling down. See where he pulls down here? He's leaning forward, trying to bond with the congregation.
But he's reading this.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, of course.
Right.
But part of this is
Not
coming from where he believes. But it's also coming from where he believes.
Yeah, no doubt he believes his kooky stuff.
And you hear it in his voice, too. That's what I listen for, to hear what kind of tone is coming through.
Let me ask you a very specific question about this guy. Is this guy taken with his own power? Is he making power gestures, all right, and enjoying the power that he has right at the moment?
I think most preachers do that.
No, I want to know him.
Well, you know, I can't tell you him because this one clip doesn't give me enough information because he is reading. So I can't tell you if he's enjoying the power, but I do know that as he's doing this, this is coming across as dominant, straightforward, powerful.
See, I'm not a body language expert,
right.
But when I watch this guy, and I've seen all his clips now, he loves this.
Yeah.
He loves it. It's about him. It ain't about the congregation or what he's saying. This is about him being in a position where everyone's focusing on
He's got the power.
You see?
Yeah.
That's what I'm taking away from it.
Right.
All right. Enough of him. Let's come back. Barack Obama put in a very difficult position. Now he's going to make another big speech tomorrow, and we're going to have full coverage tomorrow night and on the radio. Here is one of his myriad of explanations. Roll it.
I think that the statements that have been strung together are compiled out of hundreds of sermons that he delivered over the course of his lifetime, but obviously they are ones that are, from my perspective, completely unacceptable and inexcusable.
Right, he's tilted to the left.
Right.
You see?
Yeah.
Now, does that mean anything?
It doesn't. I'll tell you why. Obama does much better when he's standing up. He's very passionate when he stands up. As he sits down, he becomes very stilted. You could see it in the head because it doesn't move that much. The arms don't move as much. Why I feel he's being truthful here is because of the hand gestures that he uses.
But don't you think he's been told to say that? Isn't this a rehearsed answer?
Well, any speech is going to be rehearsed.
But this isn't a speech. This is an interview.
You can't rehearse your hand gestures, though. Someone isn't saying to him, open your hands when you say this.
Okay.
You know, so when he talks about, he's given hundreds of speeches, the hands go out, which demonstrates to me that this is forthcoming. He's being honest. But his body language is completely stilted in a seated position.
So he believes that the totality of what the preacher says overrides the terrible rhetoric that the media has focused on.
He believes that when he talks about, I believe that this is hundreds of sermons that we're picking clips of. The hands going outward tell me that is what he believes.
That makes sense. All right, Eliot Spitzer, as everybody knows, was shamed into resigning. Roll the tape.
From those to whom much is given, much is expected. I have been given much. The love of my family, the faith and trust of the people of New York, and the chance to lead the state. I am deeply sorry that I did not live up to what was expected of me. To every New Yorker and to all those who believed in what I tried to stand for, I sincerely apologize.
Another guy reading rather than talking.
Yes.
Right?
But you know, you notice a very big difference from this interview versus this press conference versus the first one. He was much more relaxed. He did do 6 inward lip rolls in a matter of 26 seconds. So that's guilt, remorse, that's feelings of animosity. His wife, on the other hand, was a little bit more controlled. It's interesting because you can see her lips are in a downward position, which is like despair, but yet her arms are in her back like that. And when you see someone with their arms in their back, what they're doing is giving you all their frontal parts. That's showing, I'm going to get through this. I'm going to survive. So, you know, I think that she's thinking, this is something that will pass on my part.
All right. Tonya Reiman, everyone. We appreciate it very much. We'll see you next Monday.
Thank you.